Hey, what's going on, guys? This is KNasty3890 here with another MLB 17 The Show video. And this is kind of like a Diamond Dynasty video, but it's mostly a server talk video. You guys have probably seen this screen right here more times than you can count. I know I have. This is probably one of the most frustrating things about this game, which other than the servers, I think it's an excellent game. I think the gameplay, there are a few small things I have problems with, but it's a lot better than last year's. Franchise have dabbed with it a little bit. Road the Show, I have not touched it, but I've seen other people use it, and it looks a lot better. And like I said, the gameplay is a lot better. Diamond Dynasty is when you are able to play it. Like the depth of it is so much better. However, this issue is ruining this game. I am a hardcore MLB player. I've been playing MLB The Show games since I think 08. MLB 08 The Show. Or 07. I know the first one was 06. I don't think I played that one. But I've been playing The Show for a while. And I've gotten to the point, no joke, that I'm ready just to give up on playing Diamond Dynasty. I'll just do franchise or Road the Show, and I'll give up on Diamond Dynasty. I mean, I have no money. For me, I'm doing no money spent. I am not invested in putting money into this game. I know people have bought like $100 worth of stubs to buy packs or cards, or $200, $500, $1,000, thousands of dollars already. I haven't done that. The only reason for me to continue doing it is for me making content. But I can make content other ways if I need to. But it is driving me up a wall. Like, I'm getting so frustrated playing this because I have so much fun playing it. Like, if it was just a crappy game mode and the servers weren't working, I wouldn't be frustrated. I'd be like, it's the lost cause. Like, if you guys played MLB 10, 11, 12, play that game. And obviously the servers are offline now. But when you try to play that game just online, not even the first week of the year, because I think this will eventually be resolved, because this problem has happened the last 2 years where the first week or two have been awful for servers, and then they get better. But those games, you literally could not play at all online. Like, the ball would just end up in a different spot when you're pitching and when you're hitting. The games are always like 1-0. They were awful. You couldn't play them. Last couple years, they've gotten better, but it's always been awful the first week or two. But it's the same. What's really annoying as well is it's the same thing again. Like I said, it's happened 2 or 3 straight years. When are they gonna learn? And I've talked to people on Twitter. You guys can follow me on Twitter at KNasty3890. Link will be in the description below. But I talk with people and I say the frustrating part about it is that it's because it's happening again and again. They know it's gonna happen. We're all talking about it in January and February. Like, I can't wait for the show to start. Too bad it's gonna be awful the first week because you can't play it because of the servers. If San Diego Studios doesn't recognize this, they're either A, don't recognize it, which is a huge problem, or B, recognize it and either don't care to fix it or don't have the capacity to fix it. And for the amount of money they made on quote-unquote microtransactions from stubs last year, they have enough sources to have servers that work. I remember back in 2009, there was a game called Mag. Now, this is a first-person shooter, but it was in 2009. It's a first-person shooter. It's not like a game when you are on... it's not a sport game, it's not a 1v1, or it's not in servers for like a whole mode like Diamond Dynasty is. But you played with 256 people. If you guys ever played it's also a Sony exclusive. 256 people on servers in 2009, and there was literally no lag. And there's one game with 256 people. Now, it's not, like I said, it's not the same. I'm not like an IT wizard or IT person. I don't know exactly if those would translate. But I know if you play Madden, if you play NHL, I don't play FIFA. I guess NBA has some problems as well, 2K, but those games at least don't have these problems where it's unplayable. And I would almost be okay. Actually, I take that back. I would be okay with these servers if the servers would work when you could at least play offline. Like, normally the first week or two of any Ultimate Team game mode, I usually don't play online. I build my squad. That's me grinding out solos, if we go to the missions, grinding out single player stuff, building my team. I don't like going out with just like bronze, silver cards or common cards. I like to have at least some really good studs or players that I know I like. So usually the first week or two, I don't play online. So the fact that I can't play online isn't a huge deal, except for like Battle Royale or the events, which you can't right now. Is the time of recording it. They had to shut down events because it wasn't working. I literally played a game where a ball was hit the shallow center field. I couldn't use my center fielder, and the opponent had a diamond Reggie Jackson in their game, and they were, you couldn't even use diamonds. You could only use, I think, commons or bronze. I was able to use a silver pitcher, which I didn't understand why, and I wouldn't let me get rid of him. So I had a silver pitcher in there who turned out was Matt Shoemaker, so it's not like, he got a diamond, I got a silver card, but it was, like, I literally couldn't control it, and it was just lagging. But I was just trying out the event, but let's just say if like I said, going back to the point, like I wouldn't have a problem with the servers if for the fact that like let's just say online you can't play an online game's lag. It will be fixed though. That you can at least go through the menus. I can go through like the missions and it wouldn't quit me out. If I could go through the mark and it wouldn't quit me out, I'd be okay with that. If I was going to play a single player game like Conquest or just a play versus CPU game, and it would guarantee I know it's going to save the games. How many times have your games gone to a queue? You guys have seen that 1,000 times and you lose that game. You could have done a 9-inning game where you got like 5 hits with breakout players, which you needed for like a mission. But then it didn't save, and you're like, oh, those 5 hits were so important for me, and I just spent 45 minutes doing it for nothing. If those problems didn't happen, but the only problem with the servers was that you couldn't play online for the first week or two, I'd be okay with it. Because like I said, for me at least, I'm not a person who's going to play online for the first week or two. I'm going to build up my team. At least I can build up my team. I can enjoy the gameplay. I can't enjoy the gameplay because like I'm thinking, geez, in 20 minutes when this game is done, is it going to save it or did I just waste my time? Like that is so frustrating. And it just bugs me that this is a problem ongoing year after year. And the amount of, I don't know how much money they made last year, but I know it's a lot because I know a lot of people who I know spend a ton of money. And this is part of the reason why I'm going no money spent in this game and maybe in Madden next year is because I know they're just pocketing the money. They're not putting the money back into the game. Yes, this game, if the servers work, is better than last year's. There's no doubt about that. The gameplay is better. The depth of Diamond Dynasty is clearly better. Go to these missions. All those missions were not there last year. All these were not here. That's clearly an upgrade. I love it. But they either didn't care or they didn't. Third straight year for Diamond Dynasty are unplayable. It is so, that is just what's so frustrating. It's not, if this was the first time, if the last couple years it's worked flawlessly and this is the first time, yes, I'd be upset. But I'd be like, it's the first time I'll let it pass. This is the third straight year. And like I said, if you guys played MLB games back in like 10, 11, 12, if you tried to play those games online, most people didn't. But if you tried to, it was borderline impossible. Those servers were so bad. And I don't know when this is going to be fixed because San Diego Studios does not communicate with us. Either their lead devs or their people who are in charge of like tweeting out or on the forums. All the information I ever hear from are like devs or whatever, like DMing like a content creators, not myself, other content creators, and those people get the words out. And it's like, what are you doing? If these servers weren't working, but every hour or two they're just saying, hey, we're trying to work on these servers. We understand it's a problem. We think we might have a fix, but we don't know. And at least letting us know that they're working on it, because right now they're barely even mentioning they're working on it. In fact, they were tweeting on April 1st that they gave us a quote-unquote free legend, and it was a joke. Where I'm not sure if I can see it here. Right here, the free legend. They tweet out when the game was unplayable. Oh, by the way, here's this free legend. It's a 68 overall Mario Mendoza card. Go claim them now. Dude, your game's effing broken. Like, come on. That is just, you're spitting on us while we're on the ground. Like, and people are saying, why are you upset? It's because we did pay for a game that it was not ready. It just wasn't ready. And like I said, I guess that's part of it's my fault because I knew this was going to happen. And I guess next year, unless I get a guarantee from San Diego Studios, MLB, or whatever that this won't happen, there's no reason for me to buy it day 1, week 1, week 2, until I know it's fixed. Because they did server maintenance last night where you couldn't play the game for about 2 to 3 hours. It literally did nothing. If you want to play this game online, you have to play it on non-core hours, like during when most people are at work or school, or late at night, early in the morning. Luckily, I'm on vacation this week, so I was able to get some stuff done. Because I normally work a 9-to-5 job, but since I'm on vacation, I can kind of stay up late. I can do stuff during the day. But when I'm working, by the time I get home, the game's unplayable. It's really a problem. Weekends, game's unplayable. And like I said, guys, I have no idea when it's going to be fixed. Hopefully soon, because like I said, the gameplay, the Diamond Dynasty of Death, I love it. But when the servers don't let you do any of it, like if I want to play the market right now, I was trying to play the market earlier, and it kept kicking me from the servers. I looked to flip a card to make stubs, because I am going, like I said, no money spent. It would cancel out. It would just quit. Like, let me go do some epic, let me just play some Team Epic missions to get some of those games done. I finished the game. I know there are some workarounds that work most of the time. They don't always work, and it doesn't save. And I just spent 45 minutes playing a 9-inning game. Now, I enjoyed playing the game during that time, but then it's just, I feel like, well, I like working towards something, and you find out you're not. That's what's annoying. But that's it for the video, guys. It's kind of like a rant, and just kind of like why I'm upset. And like I said, let's have a conversation in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. Like I said, it bugs all of us. But take it easy, guys. I'll talk to you in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.